Jocelyn Amata. My name is Clean Olasena, Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management 1B. Question number 1. How will you define internal threats to national security? What about external threats to national security? National security may be directed at either the state, citizens, or organ and infrastructure of state itself, and may range from petty crime, serious organized, political or industrial unrest, or even domestic terrorism. Internal threats: terrorism, the threats of ISIS and the Abu Sayyaf group; domestic violence, violence against children and women; hideous crime, rape, murder, kidnapping, extortion, and summary execution. Internet-related crime: phishing, ATM stealing, cyber prostitution, pornography, and hacking. External threats are action and position against our national security, which is a state or condition where our most cherished value and beliefs, our democratic way of life, our institution of governance, and our unity, welfare, and well-being as a nation, people are permanently protected and continuously enhanced. External threats: foreign invasion, war, Russia against Ukraine, international organization crimes, Hong Kong trial, Yakuza, Mafia, MS-13. Internet-related crime, money laundering, cyber prostitution, pornography, computer hacking. Economic sabotage: illegal entry of agriculture product from other countries, illegal export of resources from the host country. Question number 2. What internal and external threats are shown in the video clip? For biofilm of Pablo Escobar, Medillen drug cartel, show different internal and external threats. Those are: for internal threats, terrorism, bombing the whole city; domestic violence, hideous crime; he ordered assassination, incentivized eliminating police officer, and permitted numerous bombing at one time. Escobar reign made Medillen the cartel home base, one of the world's most violent cities. After Escobar's death in 1991, crime rate in the city began to fall. Internal threat: international organized crime, Medillen drug cartel, and economic sabotage. For Osama bin Laden, terrorism. Internal threat: terrorism. Bin Laden masterminded the September 11 attack, which killed nearly 3,000 people and led President George Bush to invade Pakistan and launch the war on terror. He became the subject of decade-long international manhunt, during which the FBI offered a $25 million. Question number 3. How does the Mexican government address the problem brought about by the drug cartel, African government brought about by the Taliban? When the Mexican military began to intervene in 2006, the government's main objective was to reduce drug-related violence. The Mexican government has asserted that their primary focus in dismantling the cartel and preventing drug trafficking demand along with U.S. functionaries. Mexican drug cartel are leading supplier of cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, and other illegal narcotics to the United States, and the drug trade fuel rampant corruption and violence in Mexico, contribute to tens of thousands of homicides in the country each year. Since Mexico launched a war on the cartels in 2006, the United States has provided it with billions of dollars in security and counter-narcotics assistance. Mexican authorities have been waging a deadly battle against drug cartel for more than a decade, but with limited success. Thousands of Mexicans, including politicians, students, and journalists, die in the conflict every year. The country has seen more than 360,000 homicides since 2006, with the government declared war on the cartels. The United States has partnered closely with its southern neighbor in this fight, providing Mexico with billions of dollars to modernize its security force, reform its judicial system, and fund development projects aimed at curbing migration of Mexico's southern border. Washington has also sought to stem the flow of illegal drugs into the United States by bolstering security and monitoring operations along its border with Mexico. Fourth question is, if such problem happen in the Philippines, what basic measures can you suggest? If such problem happen in the Philippines, like Medillen drug cartel and terrorism of Osama bin Laden, as a young generation of my country, we must trust our government officials to do their job. To protect us, also we must cooperate, do little things that can help our country to be more strong to fight those kind of people. But the most important is to choose the right leader that can protect us in any cost, because choosing the right leader can change a lot. As a student, we must study hard to be part of the change. We may not be that powerful to help, if ever, if we experience that kind of problem here in our country, but we must be aware to our surrounding and do basic things that we know that can help to improve our own country. Question number 5. If you are given the chance to rate the government program and measures against the proliferation of illegal drugs, what score would you give in a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the perfect score and 1 is the lowest score, and why? If I given the chance to rate the government program and measures against the proliferation of illegal drugs, it would be 7. Why? Because the program was really good. The problem is that there are a lot of people who doesn't follow the program or rules that implemented by government officials because they don't have proper knowledge program that they implemented.